We are on our way to our next adventure.
I put my hat on the right way.
It
looks like it's gonna rain.
I know, that's why I brought rain gear.
I got a sleeping bag and pillow on my truck for this event.
Gonna be good and not dig, because she's saving herself for Sunday, because Sunday we are going to Toronto to meet everybody.
Not all who wander are lost. That's me. That's a perfect sticker for me.
So we are on our way to get some prehistoric treasure. I'll get back to you when we arrive.
Rock out.
There's Lake Erie. We are here. We have arrived. Okay. Oh, I gotta zoom back out.
Trilobites. There you go. Trilobites. You're gonna get yourself a trilobite today. Trilobites. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm no fun. I'm just gonna.
He's resting her hip so that she's 100% tomorrow.
I have a lovely dashboard though.
Yes.
Poor Stan.
Here's all her stickers.
I have a nice dashboard.
Stan, she needs a new sticker. It's not staying stuck. Okay. I got my bucket and all my tools. You can see where they cut into the earth. See all that shale? Looks like a natural stream. There's more over here that's cracking the wall. It's just nothing but shale, layers and layers of shale. See that? So we are out to the shale pits. Lots of people here, and this is what I'm going to be working with. So I'll get back to you when I start to find something. Okay. These are the things we're looking for. There's the corals, horn corals, bryozoans, trilobites, crinoids. I think I found a couple crinoids. Clams, brachiopods, which I just found my first brachiopod. Sorry about that. And it's right there. It's the impression of a brachiopod. Okay, I found my first piece of trilobite. Actually something else right there. Looks like there's something else right in there. Got my first imprint of a trilobite. Woohoo! That's just the imprint. That's not the actual trilobite. Half of one. Try to block the wind, but to give you an idea, there's just mounds of this shale. And just walk around trying to find something that looks like it has a concentration in a layer. That looks interesting over here. What's that? I'll try to find something with a concentration and I'll get back to you. Okay, see how this has a concentration here? through there. Find something with a concentration, start splitting it. So let me, hopefully you can see me splitting this. Let's see. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. Just try to center it more. It's kind of hard to do this on the rocks. But I got my octopus stand. Okay, is that in the picture? Yeah, kind of. So you start breaking off layers. There's a shell imprint in there. So far. Literally falling apart. There's that shell that made that imprint. I haven't found very many trilobites yet. Not quite enough. A little bit more. Just tap until they split apart, make your crack. You see that? Open it up and hopefully you got something in there. Yeah, I think I have part of a horn shell. Horn coral. I think that's part of a horn coral showing. But that's all there is to it. It just takes time. Teeny, teeny, tiny trilobite right by my fingernail. Right there. What the guide said was that these trilobites, they molt. There's the impression here. And that's what made the impression. That's just part of one. So that might have been part of the molting process. There's a piece of that horn coral. Right in there. I just found a piece of horn coral that's got it's crystallized. It's got crystal in the end of it. That's pretty cool. And got a piece of horn coral and the impression from it goes like this. There. Another crystallized horn shell, horn coral, and then trilobite head right there. And a big crystallized horn shell. See it curves around on the side here. A good trilobite body. There. Really interesting horn coral. We're going to put this so you can see. It's like a cut side view of the inside of it. Part of another trilobite. So there's horn corals, which is what I'm finding most of. Bryozoans, trilobites, crinoids, clams, brachiopods, cephalopods, which I haven't found any of those yet, gastropods. The number one rule, do not lay your fossil down once you find one. You'll never find it again. And I keep finding these, and I finally figured out what they are. I put my hand behind it. That is the fossil of a leaf. See, there's the main stem, and then there's part of the leaf that way. And there's another one there. Another one there. Okay, got another brachiopod right there. And a horn coral underneath of it. Found a cluster of trilobites. Just like any other kind of treasure hunting, you always don't find great stuff. So if you don't find a whole trilobite, you go to a fossil shop and look at them. Now, I was able to get my hands on a complete Trilobite from Penn Dixie Fossil Park. I did not dig this one, but I wanted to show you what a Trilobite, a complete Trilobite, looks like. Now that's the imprint of the underside. And then this was the cluster that I found of several body parts. But this is a beauty. Try to get in the light so you can see it better. We're going to do a wrap-up video because it looks like it's going to storm again. This was my best find, and it was a complete Trilobite imprint. And I found a little chunk of Trilobite. See, there's some there. There's a piece of one there. There's a bunch of bodies, a cluster of bodies there. Body parts. A little bit here, a little bit there. Then these are horn coral. That's the one, that's the imprint that it left, and the actual horn coral. So that was pretty good. There's a cluster of horn coral right there. And crinoid. No, that's the crinoid. That's horn coral that's been sliced. And other shells. This one was the brachiopod, which looks like that. That's an imprint of a brachiopod. So, I didn't do great, but I'm happy with what I got. It was on my bucket list of things to do. So, remember, you don't always find good stuff. Fossil hunting is just like metal detecting. You never know what you're going to get. And be patient, have a good time, and I'll see you soon.